Hey everyone, I'm here for a final arcade tour of the basement. Just wanted to show you what's up. We ended up getting a pool table last week, so I finally completed the basement arcade here. So here it is. It's an 18 by 14 space. So we basically maximize the use out of it. We got the Pop-A-Shot a few months ago right here. We absolutely love it. Our kid has a blast with it, and so do we. Right here. Tons of fun to get competitive with this thing. I don't have it on, of course, but I'm pretty sure you get it. And it just folds right up. And right behind it, we've got a dart area, so we can just throw some darts. Just, move the chairs out of the way when we play, but it's a great setup. Got our little table area here, just for having drinks, snacks, and, card games right here. Like to collect the card games that are kind of like board games. Or, just got a board game collection right down here. Yeah, and the pool table right here is an 8x4 slate pool table. Bright red felt. It's a dream to play on. I absolutely love this thing. I think it's become the centerpiece of the room for me. And let's see what else. Yeah, we got a TV right up here. I have my Switch hooked up to it, so we can play Switch games whenever we want, or I can just upload YouTube on it. We can have music going or YouTube videos. Just got the Pure Pool soundtrack going on. Pretty atmospheric. And we got a little TV right here. I have the N64 hooked up to it. It has a built-in DVD drive, so we can just watch movies on that thing. Just my game collection up here, as well as anime DVDs up top. About half my library is digital these days, possibly even more. I used to have a lot more video games than I do. I did sell some of them, though, to make room for this arcade. And we got our TV box sets and a few funny movies up here. Just mostly into, like, the adult comedy stuff. And then we got the arcade one-ups. So right here we got the Big Buck Hunter World. And this just might be our favorite game out of the entire lot here. A lot of people complain about its small screen or, how cheap the guns are. I haven't had an issue with them whatsoever. Personally, nothing affects my playing ability with it. And it's like one of the first ones we always end up turning on. And the Golden Tee Golf here is the first arcade one-up we got down in this basement. It holds a soft spot in my heart. Yeah, it's just a totally chill game. It's probably in my top 3 arcades. I can just lose myself in this for hours. We got the Miss Pac-Man here with Super Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and Pac-Mania. Probably my least favorite of the lot, but you know what? It's always good to have some classic gaming in here. Then we got the Marvel Pinball right there. And, a lot of people also complain about the arcade one-up pinballs, but I don't really care. I love the Zen pinballs, so the Legends Ultimate isn't really for me. Well, I mean, I'm sure it has a lot of tables, but, I just like the playstyle of the Zen tables. So, the Marvel does the job just perfectly. I don't need more than 10 tables. And we've also got pinball effects on the Switch, and I have, like, all the downloaded tables, pretty much, so I can play more tables whenever I want. And then we've got the X-Men Street Fighter here. Yeah, I don't really know what to say here. It's an awesome fighting game. Probably one of the lesser played ones, though. I know it's a lot of people's favorite, but I'm still happy for it. But my wife doesn't really play it with me. Actually, my daughter does. She's 6. She loves the heck out of it. So it's got some worth to it. And then we got the NBA Jam here. Aside from Big Buck Hunter, this one's my favorite. More like my favorite when you have a lot of people playing it. It's 4-player games are an absolute blast with this thing. And the online's pretty good too. And then I got TMNT. Probably the first cabinet I ordered, not the first one that I got. My daughter loves it. It's her favorite game down here. So we've played it quite a bit. It doesn't get old to her. So replayability isn't really an issue. And finally, I've got the sit-down outrun here. And, you know, I really needed a driving cab for this arcade, you know. I just wanted to fill all the genres. Driving, you know, light gun game and all of that. So, you know, it really fills out this whole arcade. And, yeah, just a bookshelf full of, like, gaming books and just, like, general humor books, you know. And, yeah, that's about it for the basement right here. See what it looks like with the main light off. And it may seem pretty cramped in here, but I've pretty much optimized the space. You know, like I've got a clear path between, you know, the dartboard and the Pop-A-Shot. I've got enough room to use the Big Buck. I've got enough room for the outrun and the pinball to jut out a little bit at the ends here. And even with the 8-foot pool table space, we use 36-inch cues, like if it's right up against the rail right here. And 42-inch cues at most, you know, if the ball is like, you know, pretty much around here, then it's good for that. Not full-size cues, but it doesn't really matter. You know, we just play for fun, but it works out just perfectly. Like, we don't really need anything more than that. I'll be getting a pool cue rack, you know, right over here soon, too, to hold those. But yeah, everything works out fine. Like, you know, space isn't an issue. I'm not bumping cues into the arcades or anything like that. It's pretty jam-packed for a 18 by 14 space, but everything fits just right in this room. Even the Pop-A-Shot here, like, you know, if I need a little bit of room to take a shot, I can just, you know, grab the Pop-A-Shot and just move it over in the room anyway. So I got plenty of room to take shots. Can even move it a little bit farther. So yeah, that is the basement in a nutshell. Pretty much complete. At most, I could probably fit one more arcade in here, you know, right next to Buck Hunter there someday in the future. And possibly if I, like, move this board games shelf out of the way, I could fit another one, like, underneath the fuse box there. But that's as far as I'll go with this room. Otherwise, I would say this is generally complete. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. And let me know what you think.